we are. We are not the difficulties we face. We are who we are because of our relationship with Almighty God. And when we trust in Him and delight in Him, something wonderful happens. You know, the person who wrote this was a man named David. And I don't know if you've ever studied David's life. I did a whole series on David some years ago. And one of the things I realized about David was a man for all seasons. Have you ever noticed? David he sucked every bit out of life you could get. He squeezed life like it was an orange. And just think about David, what he was all about. David was a singer. He was a songwriter. He could dance. He could write poetry. He could devise battle plans. He had an aching desire to design a temple for God. He was a passionate man who found in his life every delight. But here is David, this man who lived.
Hi, Tiff. How are you? Let's see here. Get down, Parker. Get down. Trying to get where I can read the comments from the TV. How was your Saturday? You have a good Saturday? What did you do anything today, or did you just rest up? That was yes to rest up? Yeah, I worked today. I forgot I volunteered to work. I don't mind working on Saturdays when I want to work the hours because I can work whatever hours I want. Well, today I had to work like a... Well, normally I would be preparing for the holidays, but I'm praying that I will be moving on Thanksgiving weekend. So, are you cooking Thanksgiving dinner at your house? I mean, everything costs so much this year. I would think that everybody would have everybody bring a dish to cut the cost of whoever's hosting it. Can't believe I got this big old zit. I don't even know where it came from. Wonder if we would get anybody tonight. I was packing and just decided I would come on for about an hour just to see if anybody comes in. So you never said whether you're cooking Thanksgiving dinner or not, Tiff. Or are you talking about preparing for Christmas? And see, that's another thing. I can't even start putting holiday decorations up because I'm in limbo. You cooking dinner for you and your mom? I don't even know if we're doing dinner this year. I think my son is cooking. So I will probably cook a few dishes for him and probably go eat at his house. Yeah. Is it going to be just me and you tonight? Well, is there anything on your mind that you'd like to talk about? Please get down. I'm not talking to you. Now, any other time when I get on here, he don't want to be bothered. Now, all of a sudden, he all in the mix. I put on, I turned on subscriber only to comment, so I'm hoping that will stop the trolls from coming in. I finally figured out how to do that. Now I got to figure out how to go in and turn Martina back on, but because for some reason she can't make comments. But I have like 40% of the people that watch me are not subscribed. Hi, Nikki. Happy Saturday to you. So I'm going to start having just subscriber only chat on. And maybe that'll motivate these other people to subscribe. Yeah, y'all thumbs up. I never say that. I always forget to say that. Hi, Janice. How are you? Did you guys have a nice Saturday? Anybody do anything interesting? Tiff says she's getting ready for the holidays. What about you guys? I mean, Thanksgiving is what, in 2 weeks? Yeah, where y'all went? I know nobody knew I was coming on tonight. I just decided to jump on here. I got bored with packing. Yeah. Y'all can see over here. It's a hot mess. I got boxes everywhere. I'm gonna take some stuff tomorrow. Where'd everybody go? Let me see what time it is. 8:46. All right, I will give it to 9 o'clock. And if we don't really have anybody in, then I will try maybe tomorrow sometime. Yeah. Are you guys are you guys still there? What do you mean you learned that everything you were taught as a child was a lie? About the holidays? Would you like to elaborate on that statement? Seeing that we have very few people in, now would be a good time if you wanted to. I'm not sure where Janice and Tiff went, but I'm here. I'm cooking some collard greens. I'm going to go check on them real quick. I can smell them. Go ahead, Parker. Parker says hi, Nikki. Hi, Tashana. You trying to stay awake, Parker? Bring it here. Give, give it. Get. Move. Sorry, guys. I don't know why dogs like to tear up paper, but I had a napkin that he grabbed, and I knew he was getting ready to tear it up all over the floor, and I didn't feel like picking that all up. Hi, Sandy and Chris. Woo! Nikki, I saw your comment, and I want to say that, you know, if you're talking about Christmas, well, let me pose this question. It wasn't the one I was going to have for tonight, but in lieu of what Nikki was discussing before everybody came in, hello, hello. Do you think it's wrong to tell your children that there is a Santa Claus? Martina, if you're watching, I have not figured out yet. I'm doing a little bit trying to find somebody else, another YouTuber who knows how to do it. So I know you can't make comments, but I hope you're watching, because I missed you. You're my person that corrects me, you know, gives me the right words to say and know what I'm talking about. That's what I say, Tashana. I agree. Sandy and Chris, did you all tell your son about that there was a Santa Claus? Do y'all? Okay, so let's say your son or daughter is 6 and somebody at school told them there wasn't a Santa Claus, and they came home and said to you, Mommy, Daddy, is there a Santa Claus or not? What do you tell the 6-year-old? Wow. So you almost had a Christmas baby. My sister hates it. Her birthday is 2 days after Christmas. Okay, so maybe I don't know, crazy or something. I don't know if my son even, I don't think my son ever asked me if there was a Santa Claus. I don't think he did. I just think that I'm such a big celebration of Christmas, and I used to do so many things when he was younger. And this is what I'm saying. I don't think that it's deceiving. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all correct me. But like Tashana said, I think children should be allowed to be children and have that imagination, that fantasy, that thing that we grow out of so quickly. And nowadays, children don't even stay children long. And my thing is, if my son wanted to believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, or whoever, till he was 10, 11, or 12, why not? There is going to be, if he lives long enough, there's going to be ample time for him to know that there wasn't a Santa Claus, or Easter Bunny, or whoever else. And he will know that it's just a made-up story, and it wasn't like I was trying to do something to hurt him. You know, because life, you only get to be a child one time. I would have hated it had my parents just decided, we're going to sit everybody down and I'm going to tell you there is no Santa Claus and blah, 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 blah. It was like that was part of the magic of Christmas, was to believe there was a Santa Claus. You know, I don't know. And this is not for me to tell anybody how to raise their children or what to tell your children or anything. This is just how I feel about the experience. I know, true funny story. I remember, I don't know where my mom and me and my sister, and I'm assuming my baby sister was with us. I don't know where we went. We must have went to the store or something. But we were on our way home. And I guess this one guy was dressing up for Santa. I don't know if he was going to a party, going home, or whatever. But my sister saw him in the car. And oh my goodness, she was having a fit. Because she was like, we got to get home. We got to get home now because Santa's coming. And we're out here, out here in the streets. And Santa's not going to come because we're out here in the streets. It was so cute. She had such a fit. And that's, I do. If your child comes up and says, where do babies come from, and they're 6, you give them an answer on a 6-year-old level. If they're 13, they probably won't say that, but if they happen to want to have more in-depth of how you actually get pregnant and have a baby, then you put it on the level of a 13-year-old because they can handle all that. I don't believe, I'm not saying lie to your children, by no means. Maybe even at my ripe old age of 62, there's a little bit in me that still believes there could be a Santa Claus. Now, don't jump on me because my son and my sister both have already told me, what is wrong with you? You really need to get it together. But there's just that little kid in me that still believes there's a Santa out there somewhere. And even with, even with the fact that my son is grown and in his own place and has children, and of course, I do the, gifts and presents for the kids. But even at my house, that's why I still do the trees and the decorating and all that, because I still have this thing about Christmas. It was my favorite holiday, still is. I love having the lights and the decorations. So, y'all will touch and agree with me that I will be in my new place before Christmas, because it doesn't make sense to put up decorations here at all. That's what I'm saying. You never know. You just never know. Hey, if there's aliens, why can't there be a Santa Claus? Y'all tell me that. So yeah. Where's Mr. Polly at? I'm gonna go up to New York and slap Polly. You know what? This is probably why I got this big old zit here from stress. You have to, you hear those little tippy toes? Yes, he's on patrol right now. I don't know, he keep barking at the dang on vent. I'm like, what's down there? So I taped it up. Because he just kept barking and barking and barking. Martina is with us. It's just that I don't know what has happened. I don't know if she got blocked accidentally, but she can't comment. And I have not figured out how to do whatever I need to do to make her be able to comment. Hey, Tashana, if somebody gets blocked by mistake, how do you unblock them, or how do you make it like if they can't comment, what do you do so that they can? Maybe I need to find out from her how do you do that. Because she sent me an email saying that she had been commenting, but nobody could see it. Because remember, I kept saying, where's Martina? So she's probably watching. She just can't say anything. I'm going to figure it out, Martina. I got you. Nikki, I'm not sure why they did that, because as far as I know, they still send out the permission slips to say whether or not your child, can watch the video or, take the class or whatever. I'm not sure. Oh, to answer your question about the apartment. Okay, this is what's pissing me off. You know how it used to be when you go to move, when I was younger or whatever. You look and find you a place that you want to look at. You go in, you tour the place, or you make a request to see it. You fill out the application. You may see, back in the day you didn't have no application fee, but now you have one. And then they do what they're gonna do. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna figure it out because I want Martina to be able to. Okay, thank you, Tashana. So last night, I put in for 2 apartments, and it was a freaking $200. Now, mind you, I don't get my money back. So that was application and wait a minute, it was more than that. I'm sorry. One of them I went through Zillow, so I had to go through Zillow. You know what? This is making me so mad. You know what? No, you did not, Nikki. Here, they want you to put in the application. I told this one I don't know if it was male or female because we were texting, and they wanted me to pay $55 to do the application, and I'm like, I haven't even seen the apartment. And the person kept saying, you can get it back, you can get it back, and I was like, no. I'm just not coughing up $55, and I hadn't even seen the place. So on Zillow, if they put their apartment or house or whatever on there, you pay $35, and you're able to send in as many applications as you want for a month. The other place, it was $75 for the application, and then I had to pay a $110 administrative fee. I think it added up to $185 freaking dollars, and I don't even know if they're gonna let me in. Who the hell can afford to be running around paying this type of money just to put in an application, and they're not saying that you even get in the apartment? Now, and that's not even including when you got to pay first month, and deposit is normally equal to the first month. And then sometimes the electric company will make you pay a deposit. I'm just like, they're like I got a money tree out back. You know what? Y'all might look up and I'll be a van person. Oh, you don't get no refund. Nope, you get no money back. Because that's application, and I guess but you know what? Whatever they do, it costs $110 for their admin fee. I'm like, that's a bunch of shit. Y'all gonna look up and I'll be filming from the SUV sitting on my land. Pissing in a cooler. But the one of them that I apply for it. Oh my gosh, the neighborhood is so beautiful. It's like a Norman Rockwell neighborhood. It's a townhouse. It is so. I told my son, "Ooh, it's my neighborhood. It's a bougie neighborhood." You know what, Nikki? You've been scared the boy that he never even use it. You gonna tell him that's what happens when you don't put a condom on. Gonna let the sausage explode, scaring that boy. You know what? I know that's Chris with that nasty, yucky comment. Go to the doghouse, Chris. Take your ass right on over there, because I know that's you. Thank you, Tashana. Well, I know you're not a granny because you done scared the crap out of him, telling him the sausage was his wee, and it exploded. I know it was Chris, because he's just nasty like that. So we're still on the apartment watch. I'm gonna look tomorrow and see what's out there with houses and apartments. And see what's out there, since I got 30 days to apply on Zillow. I might as well use up my 30 days. So, yeah. And one of the apartments, I mean, this is just, I wasn't even paying this much in mortgage when I had my house. Wait a minute, she's ripping everything out the van and starting over. I told y'all that Miss Charlene was going to end up doing that van bill. So now, she's wasting more money, all the wood that she done bought. I know she's not taking up the flooring. Thank you, Tashana. Oh, y'all got jokes tonight, huh? Janice, you know a van that went up for sale today? Maybe I'll just buy Treasure. What you think? Y'all think she'll let me purchase Treasure? Man, I can't with her. And see what? You know what? That's probably where she got her at. It's the holiday season. Y'all know Miss Charlene is so nice. What is going on with my nose? And she'll probably build a damn van out as a birthday present. Yeah, I bet she would do me a deal. But I don't know. She probably wouldn't sell it to me since I'm always, messing with her. She'd probably tell me no. That would be funny as hell, though, if I decided to do a video and I was in Treasure. I wouldn't want that van, though. Hell no. No. Well, at least you'll get a van bill. I would like to see what Miss Pauline van turned out like if they're finished with it. I would love to see the work that her and Charlene did. And wood is a very, very expensive. And she got a yard full of it. Miss Charlene's yard is full of wood that she messed up. Tashana, you won't let me buy Treasure? I bet you it turned out nice because Miss Charlene and Miss Pauline put in the work. Oh, girl, you know, I would not even step in that van. Ooh, just the whole idea of it. Ugh. That is just gross. Gross, gross. I would probably never be able to wash the whatever you catch in there. Mm-mm. And then that was my question the other day, or one of the days. She was driving Treasure to the Goodwill. How come she never drives? What's Big Bird name? Whatever the name for the yellow one. How come she never drives it? Because I would think that, you know, you should drive it and not just let it sit there. Thank you. Hey, y'all better not do that. I might end up like Miss Ma'am over there. And y'all be saying, Deborah, when might you be going back to America? You're right, Nikki. Well, I mean, it couldn't have did no damage. She ain't got nothing in there. So if it's not bolted up and it fall down, she be ripping it down half the time. How long has this van build been going on? I don't forgot. When did she get the van? August? It seemed like it's been a while. Oh, did he? Oh, Cody, you so sweet. I probably would be a fun auntie. I probably would. Yep. I do have a video that I want to let Donisha. I got a video that I want to let Donisha do. It's gonna be a parody of her in her underwear. Okay, but YouTube is a lot of things. It is. But I don't understand what these people are doing on YouTube showing all this stuff. Hi, sweets to the sweet shop. Thank you. I was thinking today that I think next time I'm talking about everything here, there, and everywhere. I think I'm just gonna let her braid it down to where my hair is and then let it be wavy out. But I was quite shocked when I seen that short where she was standing there in her bra and panties. I was just flabbergasted, as they say. I'm just like, what the hell is going on over there at Charlene's house? And then you jump into some clothes and all the pants she get from Goodwill are high water. Am I the only one that noticed that? That the pants are too short for her? So where the hell are you wearing these outfits at when the pants come to your ankle? I'm just like, no ma'am, no ma'am. And you standing up on YouTube in your drawers. Get a OnlyFans page. Just get a OnlyFans page. And then the bra looked like one of them bras from the 1950s that like the cone. What was that company that made bras? Playtex? And there was another one. Oh no, you know she'd build that van out for her birthday. She peed on herself? I mean, okay. Let's say you went to the bathroom at the last minute and you peed on yourself a little bit. Change your damn drawers and pants. You got enough clothes in there. I mean, you go to Goodwill every Monday. I don't know why she does that stuff. I mean, really. What was the other one I did? Her and her under. Oh, I thought it was so funny when she was out there making a mess because she wasn't building nothing. and she had on her cami pants. And then here come Miss Charlene, and she got on her camouflage pants. And yes, Miss Charlene and Miss Pauline always wear camouflage. That's their thing. But I guess now she's the triplet. Oh. Why the hell won't... See, that's just nasty. Can you imagine her? Because Nevada is not cold. And so you got on pissy clothes in that heat. It's not as hot as it was this summer, but it's still warm out there. So you smelling like dried old pee. And let me tell you, dried old pee does not smell good. Because we had a great uncle, bless his soul. His name was, now this is country, y'all. His name was Uncle Hut. And on the weekends, Uncle Hut would be drunk from Friday evening when he got off till he went back to work on Monday morning. And he used to wear these overalls. And he never went to the bathroom. He would pee on himself all weekend. And my grandmother, well, she was no longer living there, but my grandfather, he had one of those big old pot belly stoves. That's what he used as a heater in the room. And Uncle Hut would come in there and stand in front of that stove. And oh my gosh, when the heat would hit those overalls, that old pee drying up, heated up, it was not nice at all. Not nice at all. So, Miss Pissy, I'm going to need you to wash your ass and change your clothes. Girl. And he was standing right in front of, because there was a wood-burning pot belly. I love those, too. Those cast iron pot belly stoves back in the day. Oh. So they're triplets. So now she's dressing like them. Well. I don't know if Pauline thinks of her as the third sister, but hey. I would love to have one of those. Even if it, even if it was like electric, you just had the ideal of it. You know what, Chris? I know that's you. But I don't understand why she does that. Oh yeah, her plan was always to have them build out the van. You know that. Because she don't know how to do a van build. You just got the flu? Oh, Tashana, I'm sorry. Okay. Are you... Yeah, do you have the flu, or did you mean to type that? Did you mean to type something else? Because it says, I just got the flu, cleaned out before we got on the road. I know you're talking about the truck. But yeah, I think everybody has realized that she don't know how to do a van build. So, if it was ever going to get built out, Miss Charlene is going to have to do it. Oh, okay. Now, I guarantee you this. I'll bet money on this. Miss Charlene will be doing the van build, and she'll have her ass right in the middle trying to tell Miss Charlene what to do as if she knows how to do it. She's going to be right in the middle. No, I think you should do it this way. You should do it that way. Oh, yeah. She really has. She has wasted a lot of money. Whatever happened to? She don't even talk about them anymore. Miss Edna. Um, you know, what happened to those people? Hi, Peaches and Cream. Hold on, guys. I'm cooking some collard greens. I need to check on them. I don't even know why I'm cooking collard greens with Thanksgiving coming, but seeing that I am not probably going to be cooking Thanksgiving dinner, I might as well have my greens now. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. You want somebody to help you, then you want to boss them around and treat them bad. So, Tashana, will you guys be on the road for Thanksgiving? 'Cause I think you said you guys got to be out there 30 days. I really wanted mustard and turnips, and she couldn't find anything but the mustards. So, I'll just probably cook them next weekend. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, well, I was telling Tiff earlier that, my plan is to be moving Thanksgiving weekend. So, I'm not doing Thanksgiving dinner. My son is cooking, so I might make, depending on what I'm doing, if I move in, I might try to make a couple of meals for him. Oh, could we slacking and go over there? It's just so much. I mean, the damn Goodwill every Monday. Who goes to Goodwill and buys shit every Monday? I didn't even know Golden Corral was open. Now that's an idea. Go get takeout. Because I know I'm trying to get the hell up out of here. That's for sure. So I pray that by the end of that weekend, I will be out. Has anybody had to have the procedure where they put the scope down your throat to check out a body organ on the inside? I hadn't got a new home yet, Nikki. If you looked at the little shorts I did, that was me going to look at manufactured homes. I only videotaped the ones I like. Okay, so which one of y'all had it, Chris or Sandy? Okay, so when you have the endoscopy, does it hurt, later on, afterwards? I'm going to look at some tomorrow in Orangeburg. So those were in Sumter. The guy is calling me like crazy. I'm like, sir, let me make up my mind. See, Nikki, I like that one because it had a lot of room, but it didn't have the fireplace. So I like the one before that. You know what? I did not. I don't think I put them on YouTube in the order that I videotaped them. I don't know. There was one that had the fireplace. That's the one I liked the most because I wanted the fireplace. Really? So there was no problems. You could eat the same day and all that? Because I got to have that done on Thursday so they can look at my gallbladder and my pancreas to make sure the tube that goes, the little flute area on the pancreas is okay. But I'm going to go to Orangeburg tomorrow and see what they got up there. I hadn't done that one yet, Tashana. My doctor's mad at me because I haven't. And it's not even the procedure necessarily. The VA won't let you, from what I heard, the doctors outside the VA will let you drink the little bottle stuff. They're supposed to clean you out. And everybody said it tastes, it don't taste great, but it tastes okay. No. VA wants you to drink this powdered stuff, and they send you a container this big that you got to mix that stuff up and drink it. And I'm just like, everybody says it tastes horrible. Hey, Polly. Yeah, I said I was going to come to New York and smack you since you keep talking about that damn mouse. Yeah, it's the prep. VA will not let you drink the little bottles that has lemon flavored or whatever. You got to do that big old container. Ugh. Yeah. My doctor's mad because I haven't done it yet. I think she has set me an appointment 3 times. Matter of fact, I was supposed to have it done in September or October of this year, and I didn't. Yeah. So, Polly, what you up to? Where's Annabelle? Oh. They put it in your... They couldn't wait till you was not sick anymore? That is so gross. Yeah, you got to drink it so much within a certain amount of time. Yeah. Because it's supposed to clean you out, really. Speaking of that, sort of, kind of, have y'all heard, and I forget what it's called, I'm sure one of y'all know, though, where you can go to a place and they kind of, okay, now this is going to sound maybe a little gross, but they hook you up to this machine and they put a tube and stuff in your butt and it cleanses out your colon, and you can watch the waste and stuff come up out of your colon. Oh, okay. What is that thing called that you can go? I guess it's colon cleansing. Have any of y'all had one? Okay. So I heard that, it really cleanses you out and you feel very light afterwards. I don't know if that's the right word. And it might take off a couple of pounds, but it's supposed to be good. I looked it up because we have a couple of places here. But when I was thinking about it, the procedure was about $300. But I don't know what it is now, probably 500. But then I started doing some research on it, and they were saying that, you know, if the people don't know what they're doing, they can put rips in your colon and all this stuff like that. But who would want to watch the waste come up out of their butt? But hey, does it hurt? I mean, because I'm thinking they're sticking a tube in your butt. It's not like they're giving you, you know, a shot to take away the pain. And then supposedly the pressure. I'm just, no, not a colonoscopy. This is where you go and get a colon cleansing. Well, that's what I was saying to Shauna, but you know, it's a thing. They used lube that was numbing. Okay, so so now they're doing a ditty. You think they borrowed some of the baby oil? Okay, now the one I'm talking about is not for a medical reason. You can just go to the place and they, you know, it's sort of like going to get a manicure or pedicure. So they have the big tube on the side where you can watch where all the stuff goes out, and then you can watch, I guess, as it cleanses you out. So I don't know. I had thought about trying that. I don't know. I'm a little scary. Yeah, they're going to put me, it's outpatient, because when the lady was telling me about it, and she was like, you know, do you have somebody bring you and take you home and all that? And I'm like, y'all, you know, first we were just talking. I was like, y'all knocking me out, right? She was like, yeah. Oh, lovely Mimi does that? Have you had one? Ming Lee? Or is it Ming Lei? Oh, wow, Polly. You had them going in both ends, huh? Yeah, I was looking at that. I thought about it. I had to see how much it costs now. Like I said, when I checked, it was probably a couple of years ago. It was $300 here. I'm sure it has gone up. Oh, Miss Free Spirit Tashana, I know you would try it. But people go together. You know, like, you know how like girlfriends go and get mani-pedis? They go and do this. And they go and do the yoni, what is it? It's not a cleansing, a yoni, where they have the herbs and stuff and you sit on the, something like a toilet and let it, you know, it's supposed to give you some better insight and all this stuff. They want peaches and cream. They will not. You have to drink the powder stuff because they say that people come in and they can't do the procedure if you're not cleaned out. And they say that one works the best out of all the stuff they have out there. Yes, the yoni steam. I don't know if I want to sit around with my girlfriends and all of us are naked from the bottom down and getting our yoni steam. I don't know. I don't know if I'm really ready for that. Now I don't think I would do the the rejuvenation. Why? I mean, what does it need to be rejuvenated for? I don't need to be as tight as a virgin. Tashana, I bought one for the house. I didn't go to the place, but I ordered one and did it at home. Oh, Tashana, she's talking about that's what she used for her colonoscopy. Gatorade and Miralax. All I know is VA will not let you drink anything else. You have to drink that. Yeah, I think that I need to do it again so I, kind of perfect it because I really didn't. I kind of knew what I was doing. But, I mean, I'm not really. I mean, it's supposed to do all this stuff for you. And then I'm just wondering, are they conning us? Because why does our yoni really need to be steamed? Can I get clarity without that? I think some things they just tell us we need to do just so they can make money. That's when they tighten you up. They tighten you back up to like you were when you were a virgin. And they lift everything up. As you get older, and guys, well, you might as well hear it because y'all testicles do the same thing. But as you get older, everything starts to go south. So, what they do is kind of tighten up the outer part of your area, and then they tighten up the whole so that you can be, firm and tight. Yeah. Now that does the muscles on the inside, but it doesn't do anything for the outside, making it look, like it's young again, like it's 13 or 14. I don't know. You know what? I don't think women are doing it for themselves. I think they're probably doing it for the man to give him some experience. Because, I mean, how many of us are really looking between our legs all the time to see whether or not it looks your age or younger? I have never heard of this for a man. Yeah. How about they go in and get their stuff tightened up? Get those testicles lifted up. Yeah, Will Smith wife, what's her name? Jada Pinkett. She got that done. And of course she did. But yeah. Well, ma'am, in a few years you'll be able to see one. Yours. The first time I remember seeing an older woman naked, back in the day, I don't know if do they still have the girly magazines and stuff? I don't know, because you can get everything online. But they used to have the Playboy and the Hustler. And what was the other one? They all would be behind like a partition where you couldn't see the covers. But my brother had bought, I think it was Hustler, but they had a section in there for amateurs to take pictures and send them in. And it was this old lady and her guy, and they would ride around town naked. But she took a picture of her outside the truck, And I was shocked because I didn't know that pubic hair turned gray. That was the first time I seen an old gray, yeah, coochie cooch. So I was quite shocked that the hair turned gray. But I didn't think about because your hair turned gray at the top, it was gonna, I was young. I wasn't thinking about gray hair. Thank you, Tashana. Oh yeah, Martina is my mod. And I don't know what has happened to my other mods. Oh, wait a minute. Chris is my mod. But we shouldn't have any trolls tonight because I put on subscriber only can comment. Well, I don't have any, but I hadn't really grayed either. I got a little bit of gray. My sister's whole head is gray with a little bit of black at the root in some areas. But I have not grayed. It's just thinning out. It's just thinning out. Yep. Sorry, guys. I know you said y'all had not tuned in for a whole conversation about cooch. Charlie funny. Hi, Lisa. Yes, you are old, Polly. I don't know about gray. On men, gray can be distinguishing. I don't have a problem with getting gray. I just don't have any. Yep. Spider webs. Okay. Now, you know what? What was I doing? I didn't come live last night. What did I do? I think I was on the internet. I was on the internet looking for apartments. And so my son was talking about it because he was all excited about the fight. And then the time slipped by and I forgot. So I said tonight I was going to watch it, but I seen a clip of him coming out. Why did he wear like Speedos? And then he was walking all kind of slow. But I heard that he didn't win. Yeah. They said that, yeah, they pretty much said the guy whooped him up. Why do you think it was fixed, Paulie? Well, apparently the younger guy got paid more. I think he got 40 million and Mike got 20. But my thing is, he is the champion. He's older now, but I surely wouldn't have took less than the young guy. Did it go for a long time? Because they were saying that Mike only hit him 18 times. Oh, they both got 40? Okay. But Mike should have still got more than him. That guy, I guess he's supposed to be professionally boxing now. I mean, he has a nice body still. But I was telling my son, whatever they did last night was not going to be anything compared to the Mike Tyson that I'm used to back in the day. That's what I said, Paulie. Because Mike has more experience. I mean, my God, he was the heavyweight champ. That's what they said. The women fighting was better. He is 58, but he fought more years than this guy. And I guarantee, if Mike Tyson punches you, even at 58, it's still gonna hurt and you'll probably go out. No, I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. Well, fights can be rigged. But I was telling my son about back in the day when Mike used to fight. I remember one fight, cause ugh, um, it got so bad that people back in the day there was no Netflix and all that stuff, so it was pay per view, and you had to pay a pretty little penny to watch a Mike Tyson fight, and they would be over so quick. I remember we had ordered one, and we had ordered pizza, and my boyfriend went to the door to get the pizza, and I think I went in the kitchen to get us a couple of beers or something. We got back to the couch, and the fight was over. I don't know. I still say if Tyson really hits you, your butt gonna be on the mat. I'm sorry, because he had a punch that knocked people out. I don't think he ever went 3 rounds except for with Holyfield. And now when he bit Holyfield's ear, Mike was crazy now. He was a little crazy too. But I mean nobody could beat him. Nobody could beat him back in his heyday. But he was a little crazy. That's why when what was it? It was that show. What's the girl name that he married first? Well, he was just in the hospital or had some procedure right before the fight. I forgot what it was for. Well, oh my gosh. Robin. What was the girl he married? Oh, is that why he bit him? I can't remember. Robin Givens. Now, she claimed that Mike was beating her. I'm sorry, ma'am. She was about this big. If Mike Tyson was beating your butt, we all would have known. Oh, okay. I knew he had surgery or something right before the fight. Why the hell did he have his ass on a hoverboard? Okay, I'm gonna need Mike to just leave it at the house. And you know what? That's the vanity of men. No offense, Chris and Paulie. It's very difficult for men to get older and realize they can't do the things that they used to do. And for him, I guess now that he's almost 60, he wants to see if he still has it in the boxing ring. I'm going to say, sir, you've already had your heyday. Just stay at the house and stay off the damn hoverboards. I wouldn't dare get on a hoverboard. It was on Netflix, so I can watch it. I mean, why would you get your ass on a hoverboard at 58? At 58, stuff don't heal quickly like that. Yeah, he was too old. I guess he just wanted the money. But he has he grows marijuana. He has a marijuana farm. Oh, the hoverboard video. Okay. Oh, Chris is a fine wine. Okay. Well, I figured if the fight was just for show. I mean, I don't even know who Jake Paul is, and you know, Mike wanted to come back out, and people like him. I mean, he was a good fighter in his day. So, whatchamacallit did that too. Sugar Ray Leonard did that, and he shouldn't have either. He came back, tried to come up out of retirement, and yeah. As a boxer, if you're not doing it all the time, I would think that you're kind of losing it because you're not practicing like you normally would. And as you get older, the head injuries, just the physical, your body physically being pounded on, just stay retired. Just stay, just like basketball players trying to come back once they retire. When you retire, just stay retired in some of those fields. Yeah, that's what I was telling my son. I'm like, it used to be that you would know who the boxers were. Now, I have no idea. I have no idea who's the heavyweight or the lightweight at all. And they are. That's why I was trying to figure out why would he get back in the ring at his age and could possibly get hit in the head and be gone. It was too funny. Somebody showed a video where they had like a little young girl reporter. I'm going to say she looked like she was about 13, maybe 12 or 13. And so she was asking Mike Tyson about his legacy. Oh my gosh, he went on and his answer was horrible. He was like, I don't worry about no legacy. When you're gone, you're gone. Ain't nobody gonna worry about you. It was just a very morbid answer to her question, and she was just standing there like, oh yeah, really? Oh, so you have, well then if that's the case, then I should take a hit, huh? A thick neck allows you to take a hit. Oh, Jake Paul is a YouTuber? Okay, so a YouTuber was able to put himself in a position to fight Mike Tyson. Oh, okay. They're both wrestlers. I bet you his YouTube check be looking good. I don't think it's fair. I think YouTube should not even let, like, the athletes, the actors, the musicians, famous and all that, they shouldn't even be able to get a platform. YouTube should be for amateurs. Oh, okay. Y'all know all about Jake Paul, huh? I don't like, is this like the regular, what is it, WWW, whatever? I don't like wrestling after I found out it was fake. Wrestling is a big thing down here in the South. You talking about the arena being packed on a wrestling night? And see, I come from the old school of wrestling. Hi, Blue. That's when they had Freight Train Jones, Oli and Ollie, the twin brothers. Oh, okay, Tashana. Ooh. trying to think. It was, oh, Lover Boy. What's his name? The blind guy. He still do commercials and stuff. I cannot think of his name. Hi, Blue. Do y'all remember the wrestler from back in the day? He had the long blonde hair, and he used to be like, woo! What was his name? No, not Ravishing Randy. Oh, I can see him in my head. Ric Flair. Thank you, Tashana. That's when Ric Flair was around. There was, I can't think of the black guy's name. But that's when wrestling was wrestling. Before they put all this extra stuff in it, the guys there was no female wrestlers. The guys got in the ring and they wrestled. Now, was it fake? Yes, it was. I didn't know it was fake. I was a kid. So every Saturday we was watching wrestling. Oh, she wrestles? I'll have to check her out. But now I don't like wrestling now. It's too much. It's like a whole production. You got people talking and it's just too much. It's just too much. Yeah. Yeah, Ric Flair, the nature boy Ric Flair. But I used to like the guy Weaver, because he would put people in the Weaver hole and make them go to sleep. And then Freight Train Jones would do like this and then run to people. He just run into them and run them down. Although I think those people might be gone. They might be passed over. I don't know. Yeah. But now it's too much of a fake production. They just have too much. So, I don't know. I can't watch it. And I'm sure the tickets probably cost an arm and a leg because they have such a big production about it. But I know what I used to watch. They tried to bring it back, but it didn't work. Roller derby. Oh my goodness. That was better than wrestling. Especially with the women. There was always going to be some fighting and shoving. Really? I bet they are, Paulie. I'm probably the old. Does anybody else remember roller derby? That was something good, but they tried to bring it back some years ago, but I guess the people didn't care for it. But back in the 70s, oh, okay, your brother sister bonding. Yes, them women the guys were tough, but the women, they didn't play with that elbowing and taking people by the hair. Actually, it was pretty a dumb ideal of them just skating around the ring, but boy, did we sit down and watch that. Pull it up on YouTube. Pull up roller derby and see if they got some clips on there, and you'll be able to see what we're talking about. I used to like that better than wrestling. I guess that was our first reality, or one of the first reality TV type of shows. And that was probably fake too, now that I think about it. Yeah, they couldn't have knocked each other down and elbowed each other and pulled hair like that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, there were teams, and they had the men who did it. Well, yeah, and then the women did it. But it would be like, I'm gonna say it was like either 2 or 4 people on a team. They weren't big teams. Oh yeah, yeah, but like the clothesline, everybody hold. Yeah. I don't know what made me think of that. I hadn't thought of that in years. In years, yeah. Oh, I'm getting roller derby. Anybody want to touch on something else before I get off of here and finish packing? Really? Isn't he the one that's in acting, the big guy that was engaged? First, he dated that girl for a long time, and he finally asked her to marry him, and they got engaged, and then she broke up with him. Yeah, Polly, I'm going to Florida, okay? You know I'm moving. Me and Parker going to Florida. I wouldn't live in Florida, though. Florida has, first of all, too many storms and too many weird-looking animals. Matter of fact, a friend of mine sent me a picture of I think it's called a wolf squirrel. I think it's called a wolf squirrel. All I know is that thing was humongous. I mean, it was like on his hind legs, it was like that. And he said that he was out doing landscaping and he came across it. So he figured he'd make it, go away. So he did like that. Said the thing stood up on his legs and was looking at him like, yeah, I'm not going nowhere. And so he took pictures of it. Yeah, he seems to be more of an actor now, John Cena, than Cena. I don't think he wrestles anymore, right? He's more like The Rock. Well, then that would be something you can do, Paulie, rubbing her feet. Somehow, I don't think that Charlie's going to let you bring that in the truck. It is peaches and cream, and I'm tired already. Yeah, I can't do Florida. I don't like iguanas. I think last year, when it got cold down there, the iguanas, when they get cold, they kind of like freeze up. So people thought they were dead because they were iguanas just falling out the trees. But once they warmed back up, they was okay. Tashana, don't follow Polly up, because he's gonna be with Chris in the doghouse. Don't follow him up. So I can't do the ant. They have too many I don't know, big old locusts instead of grasshoppers. I just don't know what's with Florida. Florida is like Wild Kingdom. I can't do it. And they have big animals. So them iguanas look like baby dinosaurs or something. No can do. Well, Tashana, what? Oh, wow. You thought it was a he, and it was a she. And because she didn't release her eggs, I'm so glad we don't do that as humans. Wow. Her name was Buddy. Oh, seeing that you didn't know it was a her, you named her Buddy. I didn't know they could die from that either, but I would never have had an iguana. You know what? I didn't film the outside. The one that had the fireplace is the one that I like the most. But I'm going up to Orangeburg tomorrow and look at some more and see what they have. So I want to go. I would like to go to Greenville because they have a big manufactured I don't know, plot or whatever they call them, land, store, whatever. They have one in Greenville that I want to see, but I might just look at them online. With the soaking tub. Was it like the tub was separate on the side? They have some that I really liked when I went before, but they didn't have them out. And it seemed like now they're making them bigger, but they're very minimal with the stuff in there. It's like no glitz and glam anymore. Because my thing is the kitchen and the bathrooms. So I like the black and white one because they had the fireplace, but also I could see a black wraparound porch. That would be so awesome. And then have like white flowers, down around the bottom of the porch. So in the springtime, the house is white with the black shutters and the black porch. Yeah, but I wanted a fireplace. I mean, I don't have to have a fireplace because I do have electric fireplaces. So, but that one, I think it was the last one I looked at, it was much bigger than all of them. You can get them customized to a certain point. And I think that's because certain things won't fit in the configuration of certain ones. They can probably move stuff around, take out stuff, but I don't know if they can take a whole bathroom design. I'm sure they probably could. I don't know if they even do that from one and put it in another. Yeah, I can. But I looked at so many that day, I was surprised too. Because when I got up there, I only had 2 hours. But my knees and my back let me do it. So, the guy is talking about that I should buy now. Salesmen are always trying to sell you because the prices may go up. And it's a possibility because he says that they always go up around tax time. But I see that a lot of people are buying them now because houses cost too freaking much. I told y'all the house that I had bought was $142,000 when I bought it in 2003. Yeah. And that house now is selling for $288,000. But the thing is, if you want to buy a new house, it's going to cost you that or more. I mean, it is just crazy out here. I don't know how people are doing it. I just can't see buying a house for $300,000 and it's not that big. That's just too much. Unless it's an older brick home, I just these newer homes, they don't build them worth $300,000 at all. So no. Nope. Okay. Anybody got anything else? If not, I'm going to turn on the fight so I can see what I missed and finish packing up. Finishing packing up dishes and stuff. Not the ones I'm gonna take. The ones I'm putting in storage because I'm gonna take some stuff to the storage in the morning so I can start getting this stuff out of here. Yeah, actually my land is about a mile from here. So, yep. So if things work out, next year at this time, I will be sitting in my home. I'm going to leave you behind, Paulie. All right, guys. I know I'm not on here long, but Canada? Was I supposed to be going to Canada? Mm-mm-mm. We had picked to go back to Jamaica, and that was only because I call her my cousin, but we're just good friends because her brother married my aunt, but they're no longer married. But yeah, so but we're still close. And when we went to Hawaii, it was it was really expensive. So we wanted to show her what it was like to go to an all-inclusive resort. Um, and so she decided that she's not going to go. So my aunt wants to take a cruise to Puerto Rico. So that's up in the air. Puerto Rico, and I'm trying to think of what was the other place she was talking about. I've never done a cruise, so I told her, yeah, I could do the cruise. My thing is, though, with cruises, you only get off and have a certain amount of time. When you fly over to a place and stay a week, you get all those days to be able to go sightseeing, and go to restaurants and eat the food and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, you've had weird dreams. You've gone to Puerto Rico, Tashana? We were supposed to do Puerto Rico about when they had that. Well, it had to be when Trump was in office. So, what was that? When they had the big storm, 2018, 2019, and then we were gonna go afterwards, but their infrastructure wasn't fully back, so we figured maybe it wasn't good to go then. That's what I'm saying. I want to be able to go see stuff and eat and do a little shopping. Yeah, a friend of mine that I was in the military with, he moved over there, and he has a trucking business over there, so he lives over there now. So, yeah, so that's the plan now, to take a cruise to Puerto Rico in, I guess we're going to use the same timeline. If so, it'll be May. Yeah, be my first cruise. We'll see how that go. The whole idea of being crammed into this ship thing with a whole bunch of people, and we'll see. I much prefer to make my own schedule and not be confined. I know ships are big, but still, I still feel confined because I don't get to go hang out all day in the country and spend the night. My Aunt Yim went. I didn't go. I don't know why I didn't go. They've already gone there. Well, he could wear a life vest the whole time he's on the cruise. He'll look a little odd, but he can wear one. Oh, maybe they have the kind like on the airplane where it's deflated, and then when you need it, you pull the string and it puffs up so he could wear it still. So yeah, that is the trip for 2025. I'm gonna pick 2026, and my aunt has been picking lately, and I would really like to do one of those like Alaskan cruises. But then I keep thinking about Titanic. Yeah, they're enormous, and it just seems like it's thousands of people, and I don't know. It's just being with all the people. I mean, when you guys went, were you able to like go and eat without having to stand in long lines? Were you able to get in the pool? I mean, They have a lot of stuff on there, but they have a lot of people on there too. Yeah. And I would also like to do, it's a train ride that you take going up the West Coast all the way to Alaska, I think it is. That looks pretty nice. I've never done riding a train that long where you sleep on it. Yeah, they have some of these newer ships that they have. They have everything on there. I had actually thought about being a cruise worker before I had my son, because I thought it might be, you know, fun to have that job for a little while. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see how I like it, because I have friends, that's all they do. Cruise, 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 cruise. Matter of fact, I was very annoyed that my landlords went on a 7-day cruise with me and Mickey, leaving me with Mickey here. So I think they got back today. No, this one is like a tour up the West Coast. It is so scenic. It's so beautiful. But it's like, you know, you have the sleeper cabins in there too. Who the heck is up at 7 a.m. to pick a pool chair? But see, I guess they do that because there's a lot of people. See? But I would go visit, I gotta watch Nomadic Introvert and her whale watching or whatever it was. Like, I don't know, or dolphins, whatever. all I seen was the little clip and had the fish in the back. Alright guys, I'm outing. I don't know, I might come on tomorrow. I don't really have anything planned other than packing, 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 packing. Maybe I'll just talk to y'all while I pack tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful Saturday night and Sunday morning for Chris and Sandy. And thank you all for stopping in. Martina, I'm going to work on getting you back in the chat. I do apologize. I don't know what happened. Tashana, tell Charlie we said hello. Polly, tell Annabelle I said hi because I'm not speaking to you. You guys have a great night. And this is not even what I planned on talking about. All right, guys. Mwah.